Bro, what is going on in the world? Everybody's uh, things things going ham in every corner of the world. I mean, like we got 2026 for like 6 days now. Can we please like try to survive until like GTA 6 comes out? I'm kidding, but bro, Iran has terrible leadership as a country. Like people are wonderful. I met people from there. Like if you go there, it's something different. But like what they portray the government to be is absolutely insane. Will Trump respond? That's the big question. Should he respond? I mean, like in the end, like only the people from that country can course the destiny of where they're heading. Otherwise, it's good luck.
An Islamic nation plunged into chaos as anti government protesters take to the streets over the nation's severely battered economy. Why are there mass protests in Iran? And could the government's deadly
This is all
response lead
about
to
freedom.
U.S. intervention? Here's everything you need to know. At the end of December, raucous protests erupted across Iran as traders, shopkeepers, and students all joined together in heated rallies to challenge the Iranian regime's leaders. And the country's
They really need to challenge him. That dude needs to be out of power.
lousy economic conditions, with a collapsing currency rate and sky-high inflation.
Damn.
Prices for food and other bare necessities
What do
have
you expect?
skyrocketed in the Islamic nation, with the inflation rate sharply rising to 42.2% compared to 2024.
Damn.
Iran also bumped up
Oh
gas.
my God. 42.2%. Can you even imagine that? Can you even imagine that? Like, comment, and subscribe, turn on notification. I'm trying different methods. Hate me or don't.
Prices for the first time since 2019, which was met with anger from the public. Tensions
Yeah,
flared
of
in
course.
Tehran and several other cities across the country, all while security forces led by Iran's Ayatollah Ali Khamenei tried to maintain control. Shocking video posted on social media captured the moment protesters in the western city of Azna set a police station ablaze. The demonstrators could be heard chanting,
Look, I'm telling you how it is. There's no easy way to, there's no peaceful way to get the government or a regime to change. It always has to be bloody. It always has to be chaotic. It always has to be straight anarchy. It got to be. Otherwise, nothing will change. I'm a man of violence. I truly believe that violence is an option or a solution. Option is it's always of course, but I truly believe that in some cases there's only like people only listen when it's violence or like if the tension's really real. Look in Indonesia when they overthrew the government, they had enough. Who can blame them? At some point, people got to stand up. That's what's happening right there. It's all about freedom, bro.
"This is the last battle. Pahlavi will return," a reference to the royal dynasty's son, whose father was thrown from power during the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Videos also circulated on social media depicting Iranian civilians taking to the streets with chants calling for the fall of their radical Islamist government. According to the BBC, some students were booming with chants of "Death to the dictator" and "Death to
Now,
Khamenei." A powerful video obtained by Iran International has also spread across social media and has drawn comparisons to the historic Tank Man photo taken during the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests in China. The powerful video captured a brave individual in all black sitting in the middle of the street in Tehran, their head calmly bowed, blocking police on motorbikes from riding down the road. While Iranian officials have typically attempted to clamp down ruthlessly on open dissent, like during the 2012 Arab Spring and the 2022 mass protests, Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian sought to appease protesters, claiming the government would listen to their legitimate demands. But while Iran's president struck a more
but they didn't. Spoiler alert. Probably not. They didn't. And Israel just greenlighted Iran. So that's funny, as if Trump intervenes.
Conciliatory tone, there's been an increasingly heavy handed response by armed forces in recent days. According to a report from the nonprofit NGO Human Rights Activists in Iran, at least 20 people have been killed in the
Um,
demonstrations, and nearly
20 people. Can you imagine that? Like, it's crazy out there. But it's crazy out there all the time, every day. It's not like that ski resort fire. We're 20 people. That's tragic, bro. But like I said, there's sacrifices to be made. I guess that's the only way to look at it. Shit, bro. I truly hope something in the world changes, but it probably won't. It probably won't. There will be generations after generations fighting for the same shit because everything circles. The double circle.
1,000 have been arrested. Disturbing eyewitness video
Thousand.
posted on social media allegedly captured the moment Iranian protesters were fired upon in the town of Malikshahi in western Iran.
How can you unload on your own
A
people?
report from the nonprofit
How can you do
Kurdistan
that,
Human
bro?
Rights Network claimed Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard killed 3 and injured more than 30 during the shootout.
That's
President
absolutely
Trump has
wild.
also vowed to help protesters, issuing a vague promise of support of peaceful demonstrations erupting in Iran. In a nearly 3 a.m. Truth Social post on January 2nd, Trump posted, "If Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. Thank you for your attention to this matter."
How can you unload on your own civilians, bro? Oh my god, how stupid do you have to be? Like I said, it's a clown show. Like it doesn't matter what government, what policies, which politician. Like it's just like head shaking, constant head shaking.
It was only a little more than 24 hours later that Trump announced the U.S.'s large scale operation in Venezuela, which led to the capture of dictator Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores. Since Trump's military operation in Venezuela, and along with his threat to Iran, the president's continued a strong arm approach, issuing a handful of warnings to several other nations, including Cuba, Colombia, Mexico, and Greenland.
Uh, we've covered Greenland, bro. Not a fan on Greenland because it's a natural reserve. Like keep that shit separated, but that's not the topic here. Glad we got like a big bully who settles a few disputes. But like, look at like we got three superpowers: China, Russia, America. Only one is out in the news, like depicting everything. I mean, like at least somebody. But like on the other hand, we need it. We need it. There's no on the other hand. I thought about it, and I can't really say something I don't know. So uh, there's some matters I don't agree, but that will always be the case. That's why I'm here to dispute and just like. But it's just not relevant. It's just yeah. I don't have nothing against it. I mean, like there's just some stuff that needs to happen, and as as long as he sets order, I mean, like we can agree. If the main objective is to rescue and save people, and he sets order without like causing more violence, unnecessary violence, then we can all agree like it's fine, right? But
The commander in chief is
and some of these fucking countries need to be put in their place. They really need to be checked. There's no other way
calling
to
his
put it,
hardline
bro.
approach the Donroe Doctrine, a play on the words
Monroe
of the
Doctrine.
Monroe Doctrine,
No.
which told European powers to stop meddling in the Western Hemisphere.
Our new national security strategy, American dominance in the Western Hemisphere, will
Hey,
never
that's
be
Marco
questioned
Rubio.
again. Won't happen.
In response to Trump's Truth Social post, Ali Larijani, a former parliament speaker who serves as the secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, alleged on X that Israel and the U.S. were stoking the demonstrations. Trump should know that U.S. interference in this internal matter would mean destabilizing the entire region and destroying America's interests. The American people should know Trump started this adventurism. They should be mindful of their soldiers' safety. Ali Shamkhani, an advisor to Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who previously was the council's secretary for years, also wrote on X that any interventionist hand that gets too close to the security of Iran will be cut. But new reporting from Reuters has revealed that Iranian officials might be putting up a front. A source close to Iran from Reuters has revealed that Iranian
You saw that? That guy almost crashed that bike.
officials might be putting up a front. A source close to Iran's leadership told the outlet that Trump's
Sorry, my
military
ADHD.
action in Venezuela means Iran could be, quote, the next victim of Trump's aggressive foreign policy. On January 4th, Trump doubled down on his Truth Social remarks about Iran, telling reporters that his administration was watching the protests closely.
If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard by the United States.
Iran's Ayatollah is also reportedly feeling the heat and has a plan B should the protests garner strength. New reporting from the Times UK revealed that Khamenei plans to flee the country if his security forces fail to quell the demonstrations.
Well, he needs to be put in his place. Like it's absolute shit show. I mean, what is this? What is this? Look, when it comes to like genocide and killing unarmed civilians, like there's no ifs and buts. You're on the wrong side, and I don't care. Okay, I don't care.
An intelligence source told the outlet that Khamenei could escape Tehran with his family and close.
Because in the end, the people make your country. The people make your company. The people generate the profit. The people defend the culture. The people evolve the culture. People spread the culture. So if you don't have any people and you unload on your own civilians, I don't care what anybody has to say. If you're intervening into security and not pro-America interests, I don't care. I don't care. You target practice. You're using civilians as target practice, and it's disgusting. Let's finish that crap.
To Moscow, much like ousted Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad did in 2024. Tehran's beleaguered supreme leader is still trying to regain control, acknowledging the Iranians' right to protest, but pushing back against rioters, who should, quote, be put in their place. It wouldn't be unheard of for the U.S. to take up arms against Iran.
What?
Just this past June, the Pentagon sent warplanes to wipe out Tehran's nuclear program, following Israel's Operation Rising Lion bombing campaign. The Pentagon said the Iran strikes, dubbed Operation Midnight Hammer, reportedly set back Tehran's nuclear program by years and served as the United States.
I still think that's bullshit because the Israeli Prime Minister said in like 15 different like transcripts like that Iran is close to developing a nuclear weapon, and I think that's complete bullshit. So I think that's two separate occasions. These events do not collide. They do not, in my opinion, they don't have anything to do with each other. We're talking about now unloading on your own civilians. The protests are getting out of hand because of the way you lead. If Trump helps with the B-52 bombers, like on that Israeli thingy with the nuclear weapon progress and blah, 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 that's something else. We're here for the people. And if Trump puts the regime in place for unloading on their own civilians, I don't care. I don't care who's behind it. Like, it's it's just wrong. Like I said before, the people make your country. If you have no people, you have no country. If you have no people, you have no company. If you have no people, you have no family. You have nobody, you are nobody. So that, yeah, no, let's hope. Let's let's hope the whole country won't scatter in every direction. Because like it happens all the time, especially in Europe. Because we don't have closed borders, right? We don't have that boy on that aspect. We need Trump too.
First operational use of its 30,000-pound bunker buster munitions. Trump's interventionist policies and promises of retaliation in Iran haven't gone unnoticed in Congress, as South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham praised the president's actions on Fox News.
Unlike Obama, President Trump has not turned his back on the people of Iran. So I pray and hope that 2026 will be the year that we make Iran great again.
If it's about protecting the people, we can all agree. We're on the same side. I don't need to like justify and debate on that. I think we're all on the same side. If you enjoyed it, cool. Now, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about that topic. I really like to hear your view because I'm always eager and open to learn new one. So, thank you for listening. See ya.